What's going on, everybody? Gonna be messing around while we wait on people to get on. Or energy mod. Run it instead of radiant light. Messing around with some other build ideas for my rating stuff. Pick up some bounties. Ooh, Clash is back. I might play some Clash. That's not. There we go. Play us some Clash. I'm gonna take my ornament off. Hopefully, we can find a match. I got pinned. Should have just escaped. Whiff that shotgun shot. I whiffed that one too. Having a melee twice automatically means that I did not do something correctly. Fucking excuse me? The hell just happened? Love that I just spawned in with all of them next to me. That seemed like a great idea there, Bungie. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. There it is. Shots land far more consistently when I'm not running with the ornament. For sure.
I really wish Twitch would actually remember what size the window was when I closed it.
Oh, you are asking for a lot there.
Its normal size is too large to fit on my vertical monitor, but that's where I like to keep it. Man, until Brock said he was going to be late, today was going to be the day that I played hardball with timeliness.
I know, right?
Everyone else agreed to 7. If anyone was missing at 7:05, I was going to call it quits.
Oh, I died. Yep, I was actually going to be in the same boat with you, actually. If I was like, nope. But Brock's like, no. I'm like, damn it.
Oh well. Still probably not getting on Destiny until it's time.
And there's always
Actually, until we have 6 people on.
there's always next season. Gosh, this match is not going to go to score.
Is this just Clash?
Yep. I didn't realize Clash was up this week.
This map is big enough that I'm not entirely surprised without incentive to go to points.
32
People are just
defeats.
gonna hang back.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
Oh, looks like I need to go to the desert and harvest some sand.
So I haven't even touched that Excel document since I sent you the copy of it. No, instead I spent more time working on the calendar because even if we don't use that, I couldn't leave it alone knowing that it didn't work the way I wanted it to. And I spent probably 3 hours on it today trying to figure out why. So I added, and it's terribly colored right now, but I added a sidebar with our names on it. And you can drag and drop them onto the calendar. But every time I did that, it would get added to the database like it was supposed to. But then if you switched views and switched back, it would duplicate itself.
Huh.
And then if you refresh the page, that duplicate was gone. I could not figure out for the life of me what was going on until so bear in mind, the calendar, a lot of the functionality I got from a blog article I read online, and it was built on an older version of it. So I ported it to the current version of that HTML5 calendar. Well, apparently it was screwed up even on the old version. The AJAX call he uses to insert in the database never actually finishes.
Huh.
It inserts in the database, but it never exits. So what was happening was when I thought it was refreshing the calendar after it would add something, it wasn't actually doing it because it was never making it that far. So then when I would change views and change back, the calendar would refresh, but it would refresh only with partial data because the call never actually finishes until you close out the page. So I had to fix that. And then I get done with that and I'm like, well, like, has this literally been my problem like the whole fucking time? And sure enough, that is what has been my problem almost the whole time I've been messing with this calendar, was just his methods weren't actually working.
Sucks.
Yeah, but you know what? I learned a little something from it. I've never really done JavaScript programming before, but it's close enough to C languages that it was not too bad. And it's been years since I've done any PHP, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah, I haven't done PHP in also probably years. At work, we primarily use instead of straight JavaScript, we actually use TypeScript.
Yeah.
Which, if you're not familiar, is basically JavaScript with a funny hat.
Yeah, I never used it, but I'm familiar to at least know what it is, but I've never messed with it.
I definitely like it better than straight JavaScript because with type safety comes better tooling for things like IntelliSense.
Yes. Yeah, that was my biggest hurdle, honestly, with trying to figure out how to update this thing with JavaScript was like, okay, I need, like I was, one point I was like, okay, I need to add another integer variable. I'm like, okay, so int space. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean this is invalid? I'm like, what, is everything a fucking var? Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Welcome
like, this
to
is,
JavaScript.
Like, this is so dumb.
Anytime I go to work on an older page where everything exists in the JavaScript, the first thing I do is convert it to TypeScript. There you know.
Like, when I'm doing .NET stuff, I rarely ever use var unless I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing.
In .NET, it's still strongly typed.
It is, yes. But even just from a readability perspective, I don't like var because it's like, okay, well, what is this variable? Okay, well, now I got to figure out what the hell that is.
I don't have a big problem using var in .NET, but most of the time it's pretty self-evident what the type is.
It usually is. Just a lot of the stuff I am programming is API stuff. So my class, well, when I'm assigning anything when I'm doing API work, usually the class names are stupidly fucking long to the point where it's like I don't even want to fucking look at it. And if I didn't have IntelliSense, I would definitely not be typing it out.
Lot better. No.
I saw that coming. I don't think I really like Clash. I think I'm going to have to agree with everyone on the subreddit who says, please make Clash a permanent game mode.
I definitely agree that it should be always there.
Control, don't get me wrong, I like Control. It allows for some interesting builds and whatnot when you're trying to do group-based kills, but I like Clash because it's literally just who gets more kills. It's not at all, oh, who managed to hold zones longer. And sure, that's a tactic, but still you can end up getting really fucked over it. Especially depending on the map. That's definitely part of the problem too. It's just some of the maps are not conducive to Control whatsoever.
Plus, you know, what kind of first-person shooter doesn't have team deathmatch?
Exactly. And match over. Ooh, 36 defeats. Oh, but the other guy got 42. Damn. really even remember seeing him.
I feel like that's kind of the explanation for how two people on opposite teams can both do really, really well.
When they
So
don't
they
see
just
each other.
play in different parts of the map.
It's very true. I do think, however, it's kind of dumb that they put a score tab or a score column on Clash. Because if your score is different than your defeats, I think something would be wrong. I don't think
Does
your
seem
score
that
can
way.
be different. But I hear you were playing Minecraft. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
What is the goal of the current mod you are using? Because I don't know which one you're using, but I know you're not playing vanilla because you rarely ever do.
Oh, it's a expert mode mod pack. So lots of changes into how you build things with an emphasis on progression.
I
And
gotcha.
it's got a nice little quest book to help guide you through said progression.
Sounds kind of interesting.
Currently playing through what is my favorite pack, which I've played through. I think this is my 4th time through it, maybe.
I know enough about Minecraft to install it. Oh, and then there was one time when I may have dug through to the, center of the earth and killed myself.
I remember when Minecraft first came out. Maybe not first came out. I don't remember whether I got in on the alpha or the beta, but my college roommate and I downloaded it. I played like an hour. I dug down to bedrock. I built to build height. And I was like, well, that's it. I've played Minecraft. I've seen everything there is to see.
Ow. So do they still provide any updates to the Java client? Or is it just down to the...
They do.
They do? Okay. Mostly just bug fixes or any new functionality?
From what I understood, they're trying to get it to feature parity with Bedrock Edition.
Oh, nice.
So I think it's technically on version 1.16 as well.
That's pretty cool.
Always takes a while for the actual mods to catch up, though.
Well, yeah. That's I mean, it's that way with just about any game, though, that has mods. I don't know if it's me lagging or them lagging, but there seems to be a lot of lag in these matches. Probably just because it's the last week of the season. I am excited for the next season, but at the same time, I'm just not going to get my hopes up because, I don't know, Bungie seems to always know how to screw us over one way or another. Plus, I'm just now starting to feel the upset over sunsetting that a lot of other people were.
Man, I've felt it since it was announced.
I mean, it definitely sucked because of a lot of the stuff I'd done, but I think actually all three of my characters have at least one armor piece that will be sunset next season that I have to replace. Now, my Titan I know has one, but I'm not worried about it because it's his class item. It's like, okay, the most useless thing that he could have get sunset. Like, I can live with that. I just didn't want to spend an Ascendant shard on it, but you know, I can deal with that. But I think my Hunter needs a new helmet, and there was actually a fairly good helmet roll that that Shaxx is selling this week. And I say fairly good. I mean, it's a really good roll, but I can't buy it because my Hunter hasn't done all the quests that he would need to be able to buy it, which is stupid. And I have a 50-50 shot of that actually being the one that I would get if I did the 8 bounties this week. Because I'm 2 armor pieces short, which sucks. I turned in 25,000 tokens. I feel like I deserve that fucking armor piece by now.
Currently trying to figure out how to safely pull power out of my nuclear reactor without, you know, basically contaminating myself with nuclear radiation. There's a block that you can use to block radiation, but the problem is it's a solid block, and you have to have, you know, power cables to get the power. You can't run a power cable through a solid block.
Interesting.
So I can either transfer the power, or I can have shielding. I can't really have both. I think I'm just gonna settle for making a somewhat little convoluted, like, dead-end back turn type thing, so that hopefully the nuclear contamination goes in a straight line, and by making a curve that's shielded, I'll be able to get the power out without worrying about it.
2 supers in 1 clash match. And it was right at the end, but I'll take it. 33 defeats.
I just love some of the puzzles that you have to solve sometimes with modded.
Saw an interesting article today.
Oh
Apparently,
yeah.
apparently the Dems are trying to get a bill passed to cut like $50,000 of student debt from every American.
Yeah, Emily was telling me about that.
I think they said it would knock off $7 billion of student debt out of the 1.7 trillion that's out there right now.
Hmm.
That would, I mean, that would if that would knock off all of my student debt, all of my loans. I'd be perfectly okay with that.
Forget how much Emily has left, but that would definitely more than knock off the remaining stuff. She says 13,000.
Because now that we don't have Turtle Man, the replacement wants to have to.
I haven't paid on my student loans in probably 5 years. I haven't made a single payment.
Emily's just done the minimum on hers. We could just knock it out right now, but
Build some credit while you're paying on it, so not a bad thing to do.
sucky thing is I won't know if my nuclear reactor is adequately shielded until I turn it on.
So if it's not adequately shielded, you die, I assume?
There's a good chance. I will definitely, at a minimum, start getting radiation poisoning. I don't remember if that poisoning is something that is, no matter what, lethal or not. Usually make sure to wear specific armor that protects you from radiation when I'm working with the reactor. But I don't want to wear that all the time, so, you know, at a certain point I have to trust that I've done things right and hope that when I turn on the reactor, I'm safe as long as I don't go into the room where it's stored. Had a unfortunate trip today.
Oh?
I went and visited my parents, but while we were in town, we decided to also do a dental checkup
Oh,
where I found out that I have 6 new cavities.
I don't even want to go to the dentist because I know how bad my teeth are. That it scares me to even fucking go. It's kind of hard for you to avoid since your dad is a dentist.
Well, you say that. Part of the reason why I have 6 new cavities is because I haven't been there in 6 years.
I haven't seen a dentist since I was 16.
I think the last time I was there was actually on the way back from our honeymoon. Because on our honeymoon, I managed to crack a tooth.
Oof.
So we were eating at a seafood buffet, and I bit into the corn or something. And it's like, huh, I think there was a piece of bone in there. And pulled it out, and then I was like, that tooth feels weird. And that little piece of bone was not something from the cooking, it was from my mouth.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt or anything, but when we stopped through Carthage on our way back, then made a 7 o'clock trip to my dad's office, and he went ahead and did the filling while we were there. And I don't think I've been back since.
Yeah, I guess now I think about it, I was actually 17 when I last saw the dentist because I was smoking at the time and I didn't start smoking until I was 17. Man, where'd everyone go? I want to slay. Oh, they're short a person. That makes at least a little bit more sense. Ow. I don't think my KD is going to be so hot this time.
My dad said that we'll have to deal with the cavities through 2 separate appointments. Because I guess I have them on both sides, and they don't want to make someone's entire jaw numb at once. So I'll go once, and they'll numb one side, and do everything on that side, and then I'll go again, and they'll numb the other side.
That sucks. Wow.
He did say that they apparently have a new, I forget what he called it, but they have a new way of doing numbing. And it's supposed to be almost as effective as anesthetic, with like basically no pain or anything from an injection.
Oh, that would be super nice because needles and myself, we do not get along.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I finally was convinced by my doctor to do some blood work a couple years ago, and I've now been poked like a dozen times since then.
Yep. That's how to get you.
I can deal with it when I have to, but certainly not my favorite thing. And every time I've gotten cavities filled in the past, because I do good at brushing, so like I don't get cavities in the tops of my teeth. I don't do good at flossing, so all of my cavities are between my teeth. And those are something that almost always have to be drilled, and thus they need to numb you up.
Yeah, I don't do so good at either, so yeah, I'm not looking forward to going to a dentist anytime soon.
Probably better to do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I really should, especially now since I actually have dental insurance. I didn't have dental insurance until till start of last year.
Parents have never said anything about charging us, but I did go ahead and sign up for dental insurance through my work. So I gave them the insurance card today. I'm kind of guessing that the way they'll handle it is, charge insurance for whatever I had done and then not request any kind of copay or anything from us.
Probably so.
Like I said, it's been a while since I've had any kind of work done.
It's really nice when you have your parents in a field that you can actually use regularly. Like my parents being accountants is really nice because they do all my end of the year taxes for me for free. They do, let's see, for the business I'm working on, my dad said that, if I do QuickBooks Online, which we were planning on doing, that because he's an accountant and he's registered with QuickBooks Online, they get a discount. They get it at like 60% off for the
Wow.
monthly rate. He said, so what he normally does is he'll charge a client at 30% off because, that's still a good deal for them. But he said, for me, he's like, well, I'll just charge you whatever I pay. I'm like, all right. That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
Had my fun with Hawkmoon. It's time to switch back to my Sturm. Come on, blueberries. Oh my god, one of these guys' names is Ligma Balls. I don't have quite that amount of range. Ow. don't think I'm winning this match. Oh, I finally died. Someone in here is using Graviton Lance. Definitely recognize the sound of that.
Yeah, I know we've talked about it to death, but I miss the primary meta.
I really wish that they would just make Crucible like it was year one and leave everything else the same. I'd be perfectly fine with that. I watched Frost do his trials flawless today, his first one. And he just said, you know, like, this was an amazing card. He's like, not because the teams were easy or it was a really easy flawless. He's like, there were really good teams, but it was mostly primary battles.
Yep.
He said, and that's what he enjoys is primary battles. And that's what I enjoy.
I know there's some amount of bullshit, but I feel like I call bullshit on special weapon kills way more than I ever call it on primary kills. Like, you kill me with a primary weapon, I'm just gonna be like, yep, you played better than me.
I absolutely agree with you. Oh, I can't wait for Sturm to be fixed.
When it automatically reloads your secondary.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to be so nice.
As much as I like using Hawkmoon, I'm kind of ready for a new meta as well.
I honestly don't think the meta's going to change much, if at all, though. Other than, you know, maybe after next season, Fellwinters will start to see less use, but even then, I doubt it.
Nope. Only in trials. And we don't play that.
And Banana.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But even then, that's only a couple times a season.
Apparently 3 since Iron Banana's up this week. I honestly didn't think we were going to have another one this season. Since we already had 2.
But as far as, like, control or survival, there will still be just as many Fellwinters.
Oh, yeah.
Because F you.
Unless they nerf it like they did to Mountaintop. But they won't.
Sometimes I find the scale of modded Minecraft just hilarious too. Like, there's nothing in vanilla Minecraft that requires me to grind up 24 diamonds in the course of crafting a single item. And I'd cry if there was. But in modded, I'm just like, oh yeah, let me take my couple of stacks of diamonds and turn them into dust. And I'll go and find some more in a little bit. That was a bold move, Kyle.
Well, when I just shotgun rushed 3 of them in a row.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't really have any other way to go. My thought was I can Dune March, maybe Dune March or melee one of them, but I didn't get far enough to do it. All right, which one of my blueberries sucked?
All of them. Going off of how Crucible normally goes.
11 and 0.6 blueberry. Come on now.
Hey, but that guy's a 90-year-old using a Razer keyboard.
Oh, I know, right? I miss
Good
when
on
he
him
was...
for staying active and you know, playing a first-person shooter at his age.
Right. Oh, now everyone's gonna be after 7.
No sweat off my back. I'm just gonna keep playing Minecraft until it's time.
Right. Really wish that Petra would stop telling me that she wants to talk to me because she doesn't fucking want to talk to me. Try and go get another Hawk Moon roll, see if I can get one I want.
Okay, I think it's time to turn on the nuclear reactor. Cross my fingers. At least this isn't like a ridiculously dangerous nuclear reactor. Like, it is possible for it to explode, but for the most part, the worst thing that's going to happen is I die. There are some reactors in modded Minecraft that, if they explode, they and the 20 chunks around them are gone.
Oof.
I normally put those in another dimension. I do not want those anywhere near my base.
Oops.
Well, that's not good. Why is... Oh, because I didn't finish the cabling. I was like, I powered on my reactor. I'm not getting any energy.
You need 1.21 gigawatts.
Getting energy now? Yeah. A little upset that I still hear the ticking of the Geiger counter when I'm kind of a ways away from the reactor. Makes me feel like maybe my shielding is not as complete as I thought it was.
So, were you watching and or listening when Quinn admitted that he had no idea how to use unstoppable rounds?
Yes.
Did you laugh as
Yes,
hard
I
as I
was.
did?
Yes.
Okay. Making sure, because that was
And I hate-
hilarious.
I hate how unreliable they are.
Damn, if only there was a description on the mod that told you how to use it.
Well, this will almost certainly come back to haunt me. But going to add a black. Oh, never mind. My mod that lets me disable certain sounds does not detect the nuclear reactor as having a sound. I was going to make it to where I didn't have to listen to it. Which was inevitably going to come back to bite me sometime that I went down there without putting on my safety gear. And then I'd die from radiation poisoning. I'd be like, oh yeah, I disabled the sound.
Which would have been hilarious.
But it cannot even tell that there is a sound, so... Guess I don't have to worry about any missteps from it not playing. I feel like at some point I'm gonna get upset enough by the sound in my working area that I'll just tear everything up and move the nuclear reactor another 10 blocks further down in my basement. That'll be fun.
Mr. Captain, could you maybe stop spamming the shit out of your fucking blast? No? Okay. You're just a dick.
Request denied. I kind of wish Braden also didn't feel a need to get on to help with stuff as well.
What is that?
I don't know, it just, you know, sounds like maybe things would be better if he wasn't, as he says, drawing the wife aggro by getting on tonight.
I don't think he is getting on tonight, though. I mean, he said he could if we needed him, but he'd only be available for like a half an hour.
Right? Which, I mean, all we need to do this week is the challenge for him. Like, yeah, if it's, you know, permitting, it'd be good to also get him the ARC challenges so we don't have to do it later. But if all we had Braden for was half an hour, then we could just worry about getting the challenge and worry about the ARC run at another point.
Don't understand why he just didn't get on Tuesday. Like, he could have gotten on when he said he was going to, and we could have just done another run.
Pretty sure it's because he gets upset about not being included.
It's gonna fucking happen when you have 7 people or more.
Right? Like, if Bones played more regularly or Ethan decided he wanted to play again, we'd have a lot more than 7.
Mm-hmm. And with crossplay coming, we'll probably have a lot more than 7 soon enough. That's my hope.
Kind of waiting for Brock to be like, actually guys, I'm just not getting on tonight.
I'd be okay with it. Wouldn't bother me any.
bother me in the sense that, like, he kind of implicitly agreed to be on.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, yeah, cancellations happen, but doesn't mean they don't suck. Okay, that's my reactor done and working and minimally slowly killing me.
Oh, wait, I killed the wizard first. I guess I should probably put a hand cannon on.
Want some pre-dinner tiramisu?
Nope. Wasn't a reactor explosion, but kind of forgot that the stuff in this likes to explode if you give it too much power.
Oh, you stupid ass goblin. Oh my god, seriously, another one? Like, hey, I noticed you're shielded, or that you're stopped. I'm just gonna come over and shield you for a second.
I wasn't even thinking about the fact that there's caffeine in this. Like, it soaked up the coffee really well, so there's a full cup of espresso between the whole thing.
Oh no. Why do you not have power, thing? You have a cable. This has power. power cables just got mad that one of them exploded. I can kind of understand that.
Ow, you're a dick. What an asshole. There goes Flawless. Seriously, dude, stop running from me. my god, not you too. You bastards. Oh, cool. I have no primary ammo. Except for my hand cannon. That's all I get. Thanks, Bungie. Don't worry. Everyone appreciates that you didn't bring ammo synthesizers back. Nobody ever used them.
But hey, at least they introduced armament so that you could get heavy on demand. Wait. If there are
Give 'em a-
champions, I guess you could put on heavy finisher.
I could, but then I'd lose my mobility. Actually, I don't think I would because I'm not actually sure that I'm running that anymore. I am, but I don't think it's doing anything. It actually might have been. Oh well.
Good job, past Weston. I don't remember getting a bunch of iron going, but I apparently did.
Duke is now playing Destiny 2.
See that in Discord yet? Oh, there it is.
Oopsie, missed my jump. Ooh, and almost died. Thank you, protective light.
Did Stuke ever say he was going to be on for the raid tonight?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I think that was the missing piece. Like, if he was not going to be on, then we'd need Brayden.
Oh my god. I'm just being a full asshole. I see Stuke is playing Destiny, but he's not in the Discord with us. Bullshit. Fucking bull. Oh, you're sliding? I don't fucking think so. I'm shooting you while you're moving right in your fucking head while you're in your... Fuck you. Nice, Duke.
Okay.
Anatos is playing Destiny 2.
I'm here to
Hey.
mooch. I mean, help.
Seriously, how many times do I have to revive you? Okay, it's just not going to.
Yeah, I'm rezzed and you're running into a wall on my screen.
Awesome.
Just so everyone's clear.
Well, I'm not dropping any frames, so I would say that my internet's alright.
I may be running double hand cannons right now.
It's okay with me. Mother F. Yeah, you shot me through the floor, dude.
Oh, did you get up?
I mean, not long enough to matter. I hadn't done Harbinger yet this week, so I wasn't sure where all the enemies were, and I decided not to check the map. So I ended up killing the Centurion last, and I thoroughly regret it. Get out of here. I don't even know what the boss is this week. I don't know why.
Yay, 3 feathers.
I don't know why I opened that. Because I get nothing out of it. Braden's
Captain
now
Redbeard is
playing
now playing
Destiny. I'm gonna say I haven't done Harbinger this week, but the path appears to be the same as it was last week.
You, me, and Brock did it once.
Did we do it this week?
I think so.
I thought that was last week for some reason.
So I think I returned on Tuesday.
Yeah, maybe so.
Guess I could see if any of the feathers are in the same place, if I remember where any of them are. But I'm not sure that I do remember, so probably just gonna try to catch up to you.
Okay, phalanxes are being dicks. Because they are dicks.
As they do.
I should rename them to Ravenous Taken Phalluses. No, sir. Are you fucking kidding me? Standing behind cover, and they can still fucking boot me through it. How is this okay,
Well, then
Bungie?
exotic. I got a Graviton forfeit.
How is that remotely okay, Bungie? Oh, is it because you don't care? I know. You just want my money. I don't have Void on me, so I'm leaving the wizard.
I avoid.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to have dead. Yep, I have dead.
No, I guess it was last week, wasn't it? Because I wasn't... Part of the reason I got on is because I wasn't sure if the season ended this week or last week.
Right. And I was going to say, you would have done it on your hunter, so you wouldn't have gotten feathers just now.
Thought I did it on my warlock.
Maybe you did. I don't remember now. You asked too many questions.
I have a Nighthawk whenever the boss is vulnerable.
Yeah, so definitely haven't seen this one because this has wonderful, wonderful centurions in it. Oh!
Oh!
Yeah,
Nighthawk only did a third of his health.
yeah. I was gonna say he's a big boy.
He is a beefy boy. Hey, Braden's here to mooch. I mean, help.
Yeah.
I joined Kyle halfway through as well.
Oh, I'm a dead man. I am
Stay,
somehow
we are all
alive.
dead men.
I thought your hunter was a female.
Is.
I don't like this boss. Like, at all.
Yeah, how is it this week?
I'm so glad I did solo flawless before this boss was here.
I'm so glad that it spawned me at the beginning of the jumping puzzle.
I am so glad that I can't hear you at all. I'm just kidding, but I really can't hear you.
Oh. It spawned me all the way back at the beginning of the jumping puzzle.
There you
Oh.
are.
Axion bolt just one-shot me.
I hear you have like a half an hour, Braden?
Roughly. The wife wants to hang out, so I just put that up as a window of time to make sure that I am not committing to an all-night thing.
Yeah, what I told Kyle earlier is, like, the only thing he really needs to get this week is the challenge, so if we don't have enough people or whatever for a full run, I don't know that that's a big deal.
There are 2 Centurions,
At least
Weston.
not to me. Yes, there are.
I don't like that there are 2 Centurions, Weston. This one's already hard enough to kill.
I Nighthawked one of them.
Yeah, that's the one on the bottom floor.
Oh, yeah. One on the top floor hasn't even been touched yet.
Ow. I think I just froze the bottom one. Froze-ish. I mean, he's a boss, so he doesn't really freeze.
Another Nighthawk.
Alright. I brought... Oh, they're both over here.
Die!
Good God. That was by far the worst one ever.
I got feathers and hawk moons.
Have they fixed that triumph yet?
Nope.
Guess I'll take these 60 seconds and see if I can find any feathers.
What did my new Hawkmoon drop with? This is the 3rd Hawkmoon in a row that I've gotten snapshot sights on.
Sick.
One of my hawk moons went to the postmaster.
Killing Wind and Eye of the Storm were the only 2 non-snapshot sights I've gotten.
I've gotten at least one with every perk possible, but I haven't gotten one with the right combination of perks yet.
Well, that was just mean, you taking dick.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I hear dicks will do that to you.
Make you uncomfortable or be mean?
Both. Definitely both.
To the tower! one of my. What?
What?
Okay, hello and goodbye, Quinn. Quinn's playing Magic the Gathering Arena?
That was what I was saying. What about? That dog don't hunt. Gonna have words. Let's see. Fluted barrel, rangefinder, combat grip. I don't even know if that's a good Hawkmoon.
I definitely
It's
wouldn't
like
want
the rangefinder part.
Definitely wouldn't want a fluted barrel, and I'm starting to lean less on the range perks and more towards stability and either killing wind or Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm preferably because I tend to take a lot of damage.
Hammer forged, quick draw, smooth grip on the second one. Again, I like the increased range from hammer forged. I just don't know that quick draw is really my cup of tea on a Hawkmoon.
Nah, definitely not needed on a Hawk Moon.
Thanks for
I
the Twitch
think-
Prime rewards, Amanda Holiday. Very cool.
I think I have something that you'll like. No, you won't. Fool.
Ooh.
1,000,000 deaths is not enough times for you to die, Rahul.
Also, I learned about it after the fact, but I'm pretty sure that's a Dune reference.
I wouldn't know. I haven't read the book.
Oh, what's his name?
Rahul. We just went over this,
No,
Braden. Come on now.
There. 1,000,000 deaths are not enough for Yui. You feel me, Weston?
I don't remember who that was. It's
He's
been
he's the
6
Snoop
months.
Doctor.
Hmm.
But there was like a lamentation or something by the Princess Irulan that read 1,000,000 deaths are not enough for Yui. Or Yue, or however you pronounce it.
You know, Weston Yui sits across from me, and they really like him.
Don't forget Wee
Bringer.
No one wants to talk about the Wii. It failed so horribly,
E.
but not as bad as the Wii EU.
Was that a Brexit joke?
No, it's a Nintendo joke.
Gotcha. Either way, it was funny.
Oh, I did get a different Hawkmoon. With Arrowhead, Moving Target, and Combat. Moving Target, why?
All right, so I have a question. Why do I have yet to get the triumph for getting all of the feathers in a single week?
Because
Because
everyone
it's
else
been
has
bugged
problems.
since day one.
I thought they finally fixed it.
No, they fixed the one required for the title.
But guys, they put things in the content vault so that the game would be more stable and have less bugs. Would they do that and then continue to release buggy new content?
Yes, yes, they would because
I
they're
don't know how this
Bungie.
game functions at all.
You imply that this game functions.
I do imply.
I'm still just I mentioned earlier, Wes, and I am somewhat looking forward to the new season, but also not because, Bungie. But I am honestly still fairly pissed that we're still not getting any new fucking Crucible maps.
There's literally
Because
no good reason
Bungie
for that.
hates PvP for reasons no one understands. Probably because it doesn't make them any money and has the highest cost on their servers.
I have heard that they're looking into 3-peaking though. Whatever that
Man.
means.
Yes,
I mean, looking into
the
something.
the biggest problem facing Destiny Crucible.
Yeah, I can deal with 3-peakers.
I mean, if you couldn't 3-peak, they'd just go back to emote peaking.
Yep.
Well, that is what 3-peaking.
Emote peaking.
Yeah, that's what 3-peaking originally referenced.
Emotes and swords.
I mean, honestly, it's a part of the game. I don't see much of a problem with it.
But I know I used to think that 3-peaking was reference swords only because it, the number 3 on the keyboard switches to your heavy, until somebody enlightened me and said, no, it's because you're third person peaking.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like it was originally intended to refer to swords.
It's apparently people have been doing it for a long time, even in D1.
We didn't have emotes in D1, did we?
No, we didn't.
Yes.
You could sit, you could wave.
We had 4 emotes when we started, and then we got all of our other emotes in like year 2 is when it started, and when Eververse came around.
I forgot we had stock emotes.
We also had sparrow horns and glows for our armor.
Horns. Can we get those back?
Okay, explain to me, what is the... Okay, that's not as terrible as I thought it was, but opening shot on a machine gun? Not much of a point.
I mean, that first
I
one
like
will
it.
really get them.
I mean,
I like it.
you say that, but when you're in PvP and you're trying to map someone with a machine gun, that opening shot's helpful.
I believe it.
Especially because a lot of people don't realize that opening shot is not just for the first shot in your magazine.
It's for the first shot of a fight.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
The cooldown, I think they figured out, is like 5 seconds before it'll proc again.
Yeah, I hate when they use vague wording like that.
Yep.
Like, am I in a fight if I get shot? Do I have to, start the fight in order to get opening shot?
The world may never know.
What happens if someone shoots me while I'm running away and they get me with, just a tiny bit of damage? Does that consume my opening shot? How long until I get another opening shot? Yeah, people can test and figure it out, but why not just tell people what it means?
Exactly. Why should we have to test to figure that out? Just like, why did people have to test to figure out how much extra damage the paracausal shot did? It should just fucking say, this does X% more damage, or whatever. I guess while we're waiting on Ben, who wants to go into a Clash match?
Not I.
I'd be down.
I'm not in any way, shape, or form in a Crucible loadout, so absolutely.
Yes.
Someone is going to be real upset when I Nighthawk them.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, and I've got to
Yeah.
clean out my vault.
If I see a bubble, I'm Nighthawking it.
What is going to be the best use of my deprecated currency?
Which currency? Your Crucible tokens?
No, I've already burned all those.
Depends
figure
how
out-
you value your time, but probably waiting until next week and then just going to it and holding down F.
Probably right, but you're only going to get a fraction of your returns, right?
Oh, I'd be surprised if you got any returns.
I don't think you're going to get anything out of it.
I think you can turn
Huh,
into the spider
That's my
for a
point,
small
though.
amount of
It's the
glimmer.
best use of your time.
I mean, if you're going to turn
Yeah,
something
you could
into
spread it out
spider,
and try to turn it into Glimmer or whatever, but like,
if you're going to turn the spider, you might as well turn it in for. Didn't you still take some stuff for shards?
Can we get rid of Rainmaker?
Could I wish? Rainmaker and Finest Matter. Like, let me just dismantle my Finest Matter Weaves for enhancement cores. At this point, I don't even care. I don't need the enhancement cores. I've got over 1,000. Duke is on the moon. Duke's using Mountaintop.
I guess I zoned out a little bit. Why are we just sitting in orbit?
I thought Duke was joining us.
I was just finishing up a bounty and I'm joining you guys currently.
Wait, why do we still have Emperor Callus tokens?
I mean, they
Does-
could make a comeback at some point.
Is it because they were in your vault or were they actually in your inventory?
No, they're actually in my inventory.
Then I have no idea.
Were they supposed to be gone?
I thought that they were, but I wouldn't know. I
No,
spent all of mine.
I've got 27 right here. GG, Bungie. Ooh, I need to buy something with my spoils. I've got 262 simulation seed, 742 Seraphite,
That's it.
yeah, 650 Alkane Dust.
I have so many planetary materials, I don't know what to do with them.
I have at least 5,000 of every material.
I don't have that much. I have like 1,000.
Wait, why do I have Nessus tokens?
Why wouldn't you?
Why haven't I spent this junk?
I'm almost
Shut
at 3,000 weapon parts. Or sorry, 30,000 weapon parts. I forgot they stacked to 10,000, almost 10,000. Almost there. That's something that they could get rid of in the game that I don't think anyone would give a damn about.
Weapon parts?
Yep.
Yeah, no one actually uses those anymore.
Got about 24,000 right now.
I think I'm sitting at slightly over 5,000.
What are you gonna give me, Saladin?
Nothing good.
Swarm of the Raven's a good grenade launcher, right? Potentially.
Depends on your role.
Wasn't Swarm of the Raven with spike grenades, primo DPS like a year ago?
Only if
think
someone
that's
was
right.
running tractor or oppressive darkness.
Oh, take a shot.
Well,
Chicken man.
we found a chicken man before we found a match, so let's go.
Also, you went into Clash and not Iron Banner?
Yeah, why would I go into Iron Banner?
Because it's Iron Banner, I guess.
Yeah, I already did two rounds of Iron Banner this season. Got all the
Good grief,
rolls I needed on.
All dropped with a bunch of perks.
I honestly didn't even think that they were going to bring Iron Banner this season, so.
Yeah, don't remember reading
Or not
anything
this
about
season.
it.
Not
so
this season. I'm
surprised.
sorry. I meant this last week of the season. I didn't think they were going to.
Announce it at all.
I decided I was going to put Lucent Blade here. Take shotgun targeting off. I can put Lucent Blade there.
Actually,
Oh, you gave me everything but the cloak, you douche. Does anybody like hipfire grip?
No.
no.
Steady hand with Zen Moment and Iron Gaze, or steady hand with Outlaw Swashbuckler? Gee, I wonder.
Are we doing anything class specific in this raid, or is it just free for all to get the challenge done?
Depends on how
So
much
should
time
I
Braden
go back
has.
to Warlock if we're doing Arc?
Are we doing Arc?
I think Quinn still needs Arc.
And it depends on how long Braden's available for, because if he's only got like another 20 minutes, then
Yeah.
we won't be doing the full raid.
Depends on when Broccoli comes back too.
True.
I would say right now we should just worry about getting this challenge done and worry about Arc another run
Okay.
Yeah. It wouldn't be difficult to do.
when we know that we're going to do a full run.
Actually, that should be fine.
We're already in the raid.
I'll join up here in a second.
Had an Orwing Maul drop with blinding grenades, quick draw, moving target, and Icarus grip.
Blinding grenades is good. I really like it if you also get the shield break disruption or whatever on it as well.
I got that on my Swarm of the Raven.
Just because you can, especially in like GMs, if you can take a shield down with it, you'll disorient everything around it and blind them. Blinding nades and GMs are here is really, really nice. Oh yeah, that is really nice.
So, Quinn, are you gonna start up Destiny sometime?
I'll be there in a minute. Just gotta go use the bathroom before we get started.
You're not gonna start up Destiny and then use the bathroom while it's loading?
How dare you use logic? This is a Christian server.
He's got a point.
Whispering Slab with Killing Wind and Opening Shot. Man, could you imagine if Opening Shot was just like the first projectile fired from it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely don't have too long before we dry our go because Olivia's been crying
for like 20 minutes now.
Let's
I'm
hope
sure my
it
wife
won't take
likes
very
that
long.
I'm just playing video games while she's taking care of the baby.
Those scrub numbers.
I know, right?
It's almost like none of you were there for damage. What?
Can we get an exotic perfect paradox? That'd be great.
And that's kind of what Fourth Horseman is.
Yeah, but I like perfect paradoxes lore more than Fourth Horseman.
All right, I'm back and joining up on you guys right now.
Okay. Do you have the bounty for this?
Crap. Just kidding. I always forget about that because the challenges for everything else are automatic.
Yep.
All right, I guess I'll have to leave again here in a second. So someone's gonna have to give me the rundown on what the challenge is exactly.
You're gonna stand on a plate, and then you're gonna go kill ogres while the rest of us stand on the other 3 plates. So essentially, we stand on the wrong plates as well as the right plates to summon the ogres.
Gotcha. And then someone has to go kill them
Yeah.
all.
We can only summon 2 at a time, so I think it was me and Weston
Alright.
will summon the first 2, and then Kyle will summon the last one.
Yep.
You can't kill the ogres too early, so as soon as they spawn, you just yeet them. And by the time the next ogre will be popping up.
Why did I forget how to play this game? It's been too long. It's been like a week, and I'm like, wait, how do I go to orbit again?
Carefully.
So are we doing the arc run or not?
I mean, no, because Braden's got to leave after this encounter.
The only way we would is if Brock were to show up, but I would say let's just get the Get the challenge done.
Haha.
So as long as I got Warden and finished my Iron Banner quest thing, there's nothing that I absolutely have to do before the season ends, is there?
I don't think so.
All right, I'm on my way back in.
Let me go look at the
See
plates
where
really
they're
quick.
at.
There's 2 of them in the back, in the front right, like
Bad
Right as you
plates
drop
are
down.
Infinity Snake. So I'm gonna claim this Infinity Snake and I'll go to the 2-headed next to it after.
okay, all 3 are right here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take this 8 snake up here then. And then I'll just move over directly to my left to this infinity snake.
Okay. I'll take the middle one and then head to the topmost platform on the right side.
All right, which platform do I get?
The other one over there on
Either
the side the other 2 are on.
One of the 2
Either one of
smile
these.
snakes over by Stuke and Brayden.
Yeah, just pick one of
All right,
those.
Smile Snake.
Other way.
Oh, they're there. Let's do it.
I was gonna say that the game feels weird, and then I realized it's probably low frame rate since I'm loading Minecraft in the background at the same time.
Yeah, that would probably do it.
Especially modded
I'll do it.
Minecraft, where it takes 10 minutes to load it even when I'm not doing anything else.
Okay, there should definitely be an ogre spawning.
And
Where?
there should be a second one coming as well.
There's
Gonna
an
be in
ogre
the
there.
direct middle. They're really hard to miss.
They're also angry.
They're also on fire.
This ogre's on fire.
Okay, you ready for the third?
I think Kyle just kind of assumes.
Yep, we found out that first time that if I didn't, it wasn't going to work. It should
Yeah, I
be
mean-
spawning here soon. Like right about now.
Killing my last night.
No?
Okay,
There you
low
go.
DPS
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'll be a little late.
Alright.
I'll be doing 1.
I'll be 2.
4.
I'll be 6.
Like 3.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
The
No
door.
one died from not being inside.
Yeah, the door shut me into nothingness. Okay.
Is the bubble in your door, Weston?
Yes.
Nice.
Beautiful.
You're welcome. It's that extra protection. Oh.
Oh, it didn't let me in? Seriously? That's stupid. Infinity.
Bad as 8
Mhm.
snake.
Yeah, 8 snakes bad.
Okay, I'm going to take this one up here so I can go over the 8 snake next to it.
Alright, Quinn,
Got
let's
the
you and I
one
go
on
to the
the right
same
side.
place as before.
Final sight.
The one.
Two-headed snake over here on me.
I'm headed over here to get this plate going.
Okay, I have both an infinite snake and a smile snake over by me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running to get the other plate, but that should be fine.
Okay, I will let you have the infinite snake since it's a little closer.
I'm not as worried about the doors since we've only had 2 deaths.
I am worried about my lack of heavy.
I got armaments on. I'll be alright.
Should have, but
Yeah, I ran out of heavy.
It's okay.
okay. There should be an ogre spawning.
Yeah, there should be another one spawning here in a
You
minute.
should probably hurry because mine's going to spawn soon too.
Got it.
Yeah. Ogres are definitely dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the door.
Alright, let's get that ogre. Okay, killer.
Dead. Nope.
Challenge
Challenge failed.
failed.
So we have to get the plates apparently.
Yep.
Alright, well, to orbit to re-instance, I guess.
I mean, it's not like that took long.
No.
Took all like 10 minutes. If
Yeah,
that.
it's just Braden's time is limited.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
then whenever Braden gets off, I'll probably get off too, because I got some snow shoveling to do before I go to bed. So I don't have to do it before I get up tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm only on to do the challenge.
Reason I'm already booting up Minecraft.
All right. Faster everyone moves forward, the faster the door opens.
What's this unusual looking pillar here? That's not supposed to be there. Looks like a secret passageway.
Well, that sucked.
What are we
Say
looking
whoever
at?
gets there first, just start and we'll wipe.
Okay.
Be faster than waiting for everyone.
Player has left.
Bird? The hell is
Yeah,
a
who left?
bird error?
I heard it's the word.
Generic.
Season of the hunt, right? More like season of the crow, am I right?
Oh!
I see what you
I'm
did.
like, I didn't think that's what you were
General-
going to say there.
General networking error. Many players report this disconnect after performing multiple kills in Crucible matches. Well,
Well, that was only
well.
me today.
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
I only laid down like 100 defeats since I've got on.
Yeah, I'm like, were you getting too sweaty in the Crucible? Is that what this is about?
I mean, was top of my team pretty much every match.
Alright.
Okay, so it's gonna be
I'm
8
here,
snake.
And I've rallied.
I heard him say he's rallied, so let's do this thing.
So I'm gonna take this down snake, this 2-headed snake over here, and a move immediately to my right.
I've got
I'll
this
take a
8
small
snake,
snake.
and I will be moving to this infinite snake to my left.
I'm taking Smile Snake by Kyle.
Let's do this.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah. I know
Okay.
where I'm going.
Ah, sorry.
I love my 28 shot posterity.
Get out of here, Callie. Nobody likes you. Oh, are you kidding me?
No,
Oh,
I
that's
don't
not-
think we are.
Callie booped me into the Taken Blight.
That's why you shoot her.
Okay, ogre should be spawning.
Yep. Heading over to my other plate.
Heading
Yeah,
over
I
to
still
my
need to
other
get my
one.
plate.
What?
Not sure.
Well, this one seems like a wipe. Unless
Stop
we get
it.
that plate quickly.
What the heck?
Doing great, guys. Doing great.
I don't know what the hell happened.
That was kind of how I felt about my last death.
All right.
Both of my plates are done.
Working on my last one still.
Mine is also done.
Mine's done.
I got
Pretty sure
two
I-
again.
Pretty sure I got
Okay, 4-1.
Architect killed.
4 again.
I don't know what these numbers are that you guys are calling, but I'm going to a door that no one else is.
I mean,
Okay, so
literally,
there
you
are
count them from left
doors
to right
open.
and whatnot.
So if I count 4, I'm going to take the 4th open door.
Doors.
Uh-oh.
I don't have a res for that.
I don't either.
I have it. I have it.
That's good because you killed me.
Not sure how.
You took his door.
There were two right on top of each other.
It's like reading a book. I'm just going.
Yep.
Okay,
That
there's the
should be
challenge.
I'm like, I'm not letting up. I'm just letting her have it.
Can
I went to a
confirm it
door
was
in
the
case I had to
challenge because I
revive
picked
Drain.
it up a second time.
Yeah, I also got the bounty completion, so can confirm that we got it.
I can confirm we got it just because we didn't have
It
challenge
didn't say
failed.
challenge failed.
That too. Alright, well, easy enough.
Yep.
GG, boys.
Alright, I might get on later. No promises.
Yeah, I'm probably
just
out
gonna
for the
be
night. I gotta be up
sitting here.
early.
Just gonna be sitting here playing Minecraft till it's bedtime, but
That
I'll
sounds
hang
like
out
a
in
dream.
Discord as long as people are here.
I'm gonna
Alright,
play
I'll
one
be
more
knee-deep
Crucible
in-
match.
And I'll be knee deep in my driveway snow.
Have fun.
Dang it, I forgot how bad of an idea it is to minimize Minecraft while I'm loading into a server. That's probably gonna crash and I'm gonna have to wait the 10 minutes again.
See you guys around.
See
See
ya.
ya.
See it.
Nope, actually did not crash. I am very surprised.
The adored quests don't have to be done this week, do they?
Yep, it's a seasonal weapon.
Guess I know what I'll be doing this weekend. After I, watch the Chiefs lose the Super Bowl.
Eh,
Yeah.
eh.
Apparently, Stuke is in our fire team and has a light level of 0.
It happens.
All right. I'm logging off for the night. I'll catch you later, guys.
See ya.
Yep.
Delete.
Why did none of that surprise me?